What's good, listeners? Joining us on Strike a Chord is indie alternative rock band Cannibal Kids live on Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show. Also, check out our brand new podcast series, Off the Fret, featuring the Phoenix Within. More music talk, out now wherever you listen to podcasts and YouTube. And oh, look at that. Dang, son. Dang, you got a crazier setup than I would have ever assumed. I mean, shit, are we on Twitch right now? What's going on, Damien?
What's going on?
Doing?
You guys see my sub goal there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. There we go.
That self-promote.
That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen anybody join the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Hey, thank you guys so much, man. We had to do it for you guys big time.
Hey, we love it, baby. And Damien, you know, it's my understanding that Cannibal Kids refers to a person who was in a place where they shouldn't have been. And I know that we've all done things that we're not proud of, like when I get my hand on a bag of Sour Patch Kids, you know, they're sour, but then I don't feel so sweet the next day, if you know what I mean.
For sure,
So expand on what the band name means to you.
Okay, so the band name is about an experience, right? It's about a time when all of us were younger. And let me just spill the beans. I mean, I'm so old at this point, I could just say what really happened.
Yeah, come on now.
When we were younger, because I've been around the bush for years about this, you know? This is the truth. When I was younger, like 17, 16, we were all into urban exploring, which basically is a glorified term for like going to abandoned places.
That is so true. By the way, that was.
Everyone's like, "Yeah, I urban explore." It's like you just break and enter abandoned properties.
Like the LA Zoo. Remember when it was like the part that's not the zoo, like the old LA Zoo? Like you wouldn't be here. You're not in LA.
Well,
that's what we would do.
Well, I just saw Steve-O jump on the Lincoln Memorial, and he got arrested for that. So is it to that extent?
Okay, so like long story short, we go into an abandoned school campus that we didn't know what it was. We just knew it was a campus of some kind. And we enter in the psychiatrist's office. By the way, it's scary as hell in this place. Like it looks like dead space. Like it looks like somebody's gutted. Everything in the school was kept there, but it was all thrown left to right. Like it looks like somebody's just ransacked the place. So we go into like the main hall, and like one of the places is this psychiatrist's office, and we open the drawers and all of the files are still there, and they're all wrapped in confidential tape. So when it's 2, 3 in the morning and you and your best friends like just smoked a bunch of weed and broke into a building,
you read it, you break the confidential tape.
This is what you do. You go, we're in a movie. Like this is a movie right now. And we open this file up, and it's about this kid, and it's got all of his files. It's got like his parents' records, like their tax numbers, all of his progress reports. And the last like packet in the file is reasons for detentions and suspensions. And like this kid had everything on it. It was like running away. It was like fighting, like disrespectful in class. And the last thing on the list was attempt to cannibalism.
What?
And we're all like, what? And like in that moment, as soon as it happened, we just hear a scurry like from the floor above us, like, and like we're like, oh, we're getting the hell out of here.
This is Stranger Things, you know, season 4. You're like, what is going on?
So we closed.
I think 11's in the building. But you know, like, Damien, I was reading online that you said this quote, in case anyone didn't know, we usually dress like Mormons, end quote. And, you boys might not know this about me, but I was raised Mormon my entire childhood. And let me tell you, I couldn't agree more. And did Miami steal Mormons' mojos by dressing in very bright colors, or is it the other way around?
Whoa, hold on.
I'm starting to think Mormons are the original Miami Vice.
Did I wait, hold on. Did I actually say we?
Yeah, you did that. You have a written publication with your name tied to that, and you say you guys all dress like Mormons. You need to speak on this now.
And how high were you?
How high
were you?
Listen, by the way, getting high is not a regular like it's not a usual. I don't just show up places like, hey guys, I'm high. Let me just you know what I mean? It's not.
But you show up like Mormons everywhere you go, so
I don't.
Which is like being high.
I don't. High on life. What's it called? I can't say I have too much to say. I thought Mormons dressed up in like panty loafers and nice shirts.
Well, you know, there's some white under it. I mean, you have to start off with the canvas first, and then you throw the bright colors on yourself, right?
Here's
The
what I'll
holy
say.
undergarments.
In the last year, I've gotten to make some pretty good homies with a cool Mormon dude. He's so cool. In Miami, we do have Mormons, but I can't say that I've come across that many in my life. I have maybe 5 experiences with a Mormon up until this year. So here's what I'll say. I went to Salt Lake City, Utah earlier last year for a tour. I
Cool.
go there. Everybody was Mormon. Everybody there was Mormon, but everybody was cool as hell.
They are. They're really cool people.
They had their own swag. Everybody was dressed super cool. Am I dressed like a Mormon right now?
No, I wouldn't say so. Maybe you just got back from the liquor store and you're a Mormon. You want to hide it from your mom because you bought that $2.50 cheap vodka. But it's all good. But all jokes aside, you have a brand new music video featuring your latest single, Jeans, which I love, and it has a great opening lyrics that you sing, Damien, which sings, "Maybe it's time that I open up a pair of jeans just to say what's up." And you guys describe jeans as an effort to capture lightning in a bottle. How so?
That's a very good point. I mean, this is kind of one of those moments when you write a song, and I'm very patient when it comes to songwriting. I'll take a song could take up to months, even a year. I don't care how long it takes because it's about the quality to me. This was one of those songs where when the initial idea was created, I was so excited about it, and I wanted to finish the idea so much because I had a lot of inspiration around me at that moment. I had a lot of things that I wanted to get off my chest. And I probably wrote that song, like the lyrics, maybe 2.5 times before I actually finalized what I wanted to talk about on that song. So it was kind of one of those things where it was like, I was just woodshedding it like constantly. And this is over the span of like even a few months, actually. Even though I was trying really hard, it took maybe a month or 2 of concentrated effort to finish it.
But I think it's a great track, Damien, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I think we got to let the music video speak for itself so we have enough time so we could talk more. But this is Cannibal Kids. You're in for a treat. This is their latest music video, Jeans, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Exactly where we fell apart, jumping from my end just to make a start. She said that she might have cancer. I don't really know, cause we don't talk about it. Driving 95 on his own.
is Cannibal Kids, and that is their latest music video, Jeans, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. And I just want to remind the listeners, this is Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got Damian Gutierrez with us. He is the singer-songwriter of Cannibal Kids. And, you know, Damian, let's get right on into it, because if you thought online dating was weird, wait until you try the metaverse dating, which I know the band is highly qualified to speak on this matter because I'm aware someone in the band fell in love at Wii Sports Resort. So why? I mean, is it because you're not going to find an attractive stranger at the bar nowadays? I mean, what's going on, Damian?
Has anybody seen the new show Upload? Has anybody seen that?
I
show?
haven't.
I have not. I mean, intrigue the listening audience who has no idea, like myself, on what this show.
It's kind of the premise, like falling in love with a digital person. The whole show is like you can, after you die, you can upload your consciousness to the cloud and exist in the cloud. And they explore this theme with people falling in love and relationships and what it would be like to fall in love with a computer. Also, have you guys ever seen the movie Her? I'm all about this.
Of course.
Yeah,
I love her.
Listen,
I love
the future is digital. Fall in love with the computer. It's cool, man.
You know what that reminds me of? It's like, you know, in The Little Mermaid where they put that glass.
Just, you know, I'm pro digital, pro AI, pro everything. And hearing you say that warms my heart. Thank you. Just want to say.
Yeah, I had a feeling Marissa would say that because I know she would love to go on a metaverse, you know, date, you know, strolling through a mythical forest landscape.
Flying, strolling. I'll be flying. My wings, dude, all glittery, right? And like a hot bodice. And like, oh, yeah, all done. Love it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But what should we be thinking about, Damian?
So the first thing you want to think about is what type of like internet connection do they have? Because it's going to be a lot if you have to like wait on the lag. And if you're like, hey, I love you. And they're like, you know what I mean? Having to do with that's going to be pretty annoying. You know what I mean? You got to make sure they've got fiber internet. That's for one.
Oh.
You got to make sure that.
So, ladies, or, you know, I don't know your sexual preference, Damian, but hey, listen, I mean, you know, Damian's got a lot of, you know, high-end fiber that he needs in his lifestyle if you ever want to go on a metaverse date with him. But don't you think that, you know, swipe right, you know, regret later is outdated? I mean, do you think metaverse dating is going to be the future?
Let's be honest here. Like, we're heading in a very interesting direction, especially, I mean, like my gen, millennials, Gen Zs, and the kids that are coming after that. We're kind of like growing in this world where like love is very a commodity. If anything, it's feared, it's not understood. They're raised by parents that aren't in love, so there aren't very clear images of what healthy relationships look like. I think a lot of people are searching for that right now.
You know,
weird time frame of that.
You might not know this, Damian, but they are searching for that now, and there's a lot of money being invested in metaverse dating, where Match Group, they are the parent company to Tinder and Hinge. They have heavily invested in this transition inside the metaverse. And so, like, would you ever go on a date in the metaverse if you could do speed rounds playing virtual games in the Wii Sports Resorts?
That sounds amazing, first off. But you know what's cool about it? Like, of course, the digital, like forgetting that we're a human vessel and a meat body and pretending that we're only this digital thing. While that is kind of strange, and you know, I have questions about that, it will be interesting to be able to meet anybody on the planet.
I mean, do you really have questions about that? Do you really have questions, though? Because it's like we see random stories all the time of people meeting online from around the world playing video games. Like, why wouldn't this work?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, video games and high-speed internet and you know, having a camera on you at all times has made relationships and connections what is the word I'm looking for? Transcend time and space.
Yeah.
You know, like you can fall in love with a French girl and she's from France. And
I guess all it takes is an Elon Musk Neuralink and I'm going to have all the bitchin' babes all over me. Right, Marissa?
That even a Neuralink wouldn't get you.
Oh, damn. Damn. So, you know what? The future is not intact for Chris Collins. But while there's no doubt that virtual dating will go off the deep end, you know, we're going to have avatars of dudes disguised as Harry Styles or Tom Holland. We all understand that. But it's safe to say that you'll fall in love with Cannibal Kids at the Wii Sports Resorts because we're about to be playing their music video from Cannibal Kids. This is Fallen in Love at Wii Sports Resort, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
on display. Display.
That is Cannibal Kids, and that is their track, Fallen in Love at Wii Sports Resort, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. And I want to remind the listening audience, this is Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got the one and only singer-songwriter Damian Gutierrez with us right now. And, you know, the next track that we're about to play is Go Outside, which gives me the same vibe, especially when you sing that line, I just want to go outside, I don't want to lose my mind. I mean, this pandemic makes me feel either extra tired or extremely energized. And are you keeping your sanity during quarantine?
Oh yeah, man. It's been tough. Like I've been having to pick up the strangest hobbies. I've got really into solving Rubik's cubes. I've got into like learning how to yo-yo. I like got really into board games at one point. I've been making a bunch of music. I've just been like trying to hone my personal skills during this 2 years. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're getting into D&D. Are you a dungeon master now? I mean,
Dude,
what's going on?
when I was younger, I'll pull up my D&D charts right now, dude.
Yeah, if you don't have them
I
printed
love
out, you
D&D.
ain't the shit. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean,
I have a pile of stuff over there. I'm gonna go get it in a second.
that is so funny. But I mean, no, on the real, I mean, I think that's so cool that you even said that even during this downtime, you were like, I'm not letting, you know, the progression of music just go away. And I even saw online that you guys were doing these like really cool, fun, innovative ways to like, you know, say, hey, we're going on tour. But we're going on tour via YouTube and check
Yeah.
up our episode. I mean, how are some of these quirky ideas coming into mind? I mean, was it your idea? Was it one of the band members?
So the idea of the Bedroom Pop tour was my idea, and it was something that we all collaborated on once I had like the inception of the idea. And we all collaborated on doing different versions of the songs, like doing like a swing version of a pop rock song, like our song Saving the Time, and doing like more stripped down versions. And we also did it again because we recently had a stripped down show in Orlando that was like a COVID friendly show, and everybody was socially distanced. It was outside. So I'm really good at coming up with things within limitations. I actually do really well, like figuring out what I want to do within these boundaries. And one of them is quarantining, and Corona is a limitation for music. We can't just like go out there and tour like we always wanted to. Now we have to adjust to the new era. So the music adjusts, the way we interact with our fans adjusts. Videos like that, like coming up with like the Bedroom Pop Tour, which is a play on the word because we're a bedroom pop band.
Is that how you guys like to refer yourself as? I always laugh. I've heard of that phrase before, and I go, I don't even know what the fuck bedroom pop means.
You know what bedroom pop means? It means that I'm a pop star, but only in the confines of my room.
But then, okay, then is that what we're gonna call Olivia
I didn't
Rodrigo?
think
I mean, is
about
Olivia
that.
Rodrigo? No, hold on, Marissa. I mean, I need to get at that because
I thought you'd
no,
be like
but- no,
laying in
hold-
bed, popping out.
No, but, yeah, okay, sure, popping one. Okay, you get real kinky with that, okay, Marissa? I'm sure that's not where you were trying to go, but that's what it sounds like live on air, okay? But is that what we're gonna start calling Olivia Rodrigo because she did an NPR, you know, at a DMV? Are we gonna call her DMV Pop?
No. I think bedroom pop is exclusive to like it's more about like the a production style and like the aesthetic, it's like low budget bangers. You know, Olivia Rodrigo, and she's, you know, fantastic. I've got nothing against Olivia Rodrigo. She's got good music. I don't know. I'm not going to assume she has $1 million writing team, but let's not beat around the bush. She definitely has.
I know that Olivia Rodrigo would like to see your music video Go Outside.
Oh, that's probably
While we have
Hey,
time.
I think you're onto something, Marissa. I think we got that music video right now, ready, intact, and I love this music video. It cracks me up. Hopefully, this is not the future. I don't really want to wear that. I kind of prefer, you know, my cloth thong on my face right now instead of the ones that you're premiering in this music video. But let's show the CCS family what's good. This is Cannibal Kid's music video, Go Outside, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
I just wanna go outside. I don't wanna lose my mind. I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside. I don't wanna lose my mind.
I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
I just wanna go
I just wanna
outside.
go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
I'm feeling exhausted, twisting, turning, tossing back and forth. I'm sleeping wrong. Sunlight hurts my iris, nothing feels inspiring. I can't even finish a song. Ay, ay. Can't tell if it's Monday, Tuesday, losing track of time. Every day is a loose day. Spend my birthday on Zoom, but not zooming. Staying in the same place, nobody's moving. Nah, smoking on the outdoor, indoor. Keep it 6 feet, you could back up a bit more. Now you catch me in my room hoarding on the bitcoins. YouTube rabbit holes just made me wanna sit more. So if you wanna go outside, there's gotta be a compromise. Wishing we could turn back time. I just wanna go outside.
Outside, I don't wanna lose my mind.
I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
I just wanna go outside.
I just wanna go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
I just wanna go
I just wanna go outside so that I don't lose my mind.
That is Cannibal Kids, and that is their track, Go Outside. And we're out of time, but I just got to say, Damien, you have great energy, much success going into 2022. I think you guys have a phenomenal sound. And I know you guys have an upcoming shows coming up, so where can we get those tickets?
So go to visit all of our tickets, all information, Cannibal Kids, that can be found on cannibalkids.com. We have an Indiegogo. We're raising money for our March tour with Raquel Lilly. We're flying across the country. We've got banging shows on the West Coast, California.
I know you're linking up with my boys Animal Son. That's
Yes,
going to
of
be cool.
course. Yeah, Steven and Steven's already like, I'm bringing the booze and the bitches, bro.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's so Steven.
That
Like,
sounds like
that's
so
so
Steven. Hey, but Damien, you've been awesome, my man. Have a great rest of your day. And guys, you have new music to check out. Cannibal Kids, they're here to stay.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys
brother.
so much, man.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Damien. Bye.
Have a good one.
Peace.